What's up, everybody? Thank you guys so much for being here. Welcome to the show. Once again, the Skeleton Zoom Show live on YouTube. Thank you guys all so much for being here. And tonight, we got a very special guest on the show. Strupp Family Crafts gonna be on here. Yes, sir. Gonna go the whole fam on the show tonight. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. But before we get started, before we get into that, calling all toy photographers in the toy community. If you guys like to take toy photos and like to show off your figures, here's what you need to know as far as collaborations go. Tons of cool collabs happen in the community, starting with Monday. We got Manga Monday, and that is an anime collab hosted by your boy, also our good friend Thor. If you guys like to join, reach out to either one of us on IG. Going on Tuesday, there's the Hell's Kitchen collaboration hosted by the one and only Jedi Jack. That is the Daredevil collab. If you guys like to join that one, reach out to him on IG. For Wednesday, we got the Warhammer Wednesday, and that is hosted by your boy and Warforge JP, as well as Shoot Me. If you guys like to participate in the Warhammer collab, reach out to any one of us on IG. There's also the Webhead Wednesday collab. That is the Spider-Man collaboration hosted by Thor. If you guys like to join, please reach out to him. And going on Thursday, there's the Thunder Thursday collab, and then there's a Power Ranger collaboration hosted by Catalyst Hobbies. If you guys like to participate, send him a DM on Instagram. There's also an X-Men collab on Thursday hosted by, once again, your boy. If you guys like to participate, please DM me after the show. For Friday, there's the Four Horsemen Friday hosted by Thor and Blitz Figs. That is a Mythic Legion, Cosmic Legion, Figura Obscura, anything from Four Horsemen Studios. If you guys like to show it, please DM either one of them on Instagram. And for Saturday, there's the Toy Merc Splatter Day. That is the horror and anything that's horror related. Just take a photo, post it, tag Toy Mercs as a collaborator, and boom, there you have it. Also, there's a Star Wars Saturday, and that is hosted by Blitz Figs. If you guys like to join, send him a message. For Sunday is jam-packed. We got at least like 4 or 5 collabs on Sunday, starting off with Custom Sunday for Toy Mercs. Anything that's custom, if you guys are into kit bashing, custom work, dial making, anything at all, take a photo, post it, tag Toy Mercs as a collaborator, and there's your entry. There's also a G.I. Joe collab on Sunday hosted by Neptune Bay. If you guys like to join, reach out to him on Instagram. There is a Myth and Fantasy collab on Sunday as well, and that is hosted by Iqbal. If you guys like to join, DM him on Instagram. And there's also a Sunday Sync. It's a Wolverine collab, and that is once a month. That's actually once a month collab. If you guys like to join that one, reach out to Cap Wolf Photos on IG. Last but not least, we still got the Toy Mercs Weekly, and that is a weekly theme. The theme is usually provided here by our guest on the Skeleton Zoom Show from Monday to Friday. Again, just those of you who tune in, you guys know the theme. Those of you who don't, usually there's a post pinned on Toy Merc's page with the current theme of the week. So follow the theme Monday to Friday, and that's it, Toy Merc's weekly theme. Also, you guys can get featured here live on this show if you do participate. So make sure that you do. It's all fun. It's all fun. All right, I see a bunch of familiar faces, man. Let's go ahead and bring our co-host on, Mr. Deadman 1. Let's bring him on the show, man.
What's up?
Toys Collector 117. Thank you, guys. Plastic Skulls. What up, Deadman?
Oh, we got a bunch of people in the chat.
Oh, gang. I know.
Got a bunch, bunch of people I haven't seen before. Thank you guys all for joining.
Yes. Thank you guys all so much for being here. Van Johnson, what up? Wholesome Warlock. Thank you, guys.
What a crazy week it's been. I've been sick as hell. I don't want to get into all that. It hasn't been fun though, I'll tell you that. I missed 3 days of work this week, and I almost didn't want to come on the tune tonight because of how I'm feeling. But I got some new Warhammer figures, and that made me feel good enough to at least pop in.
I'm glad. Yeah, that you're here, man. I'm glad you made it tonight.
I mean, how am I gonna get like 3 new action figures and not be stoked on the toy community? You know, how's that gonna
Exactly. All right, well, hey, man, we got a special guest on the show tonight.
Well, real quick, I made a special ticker tonight because I promised someone I'd make a video and I didn't get a chance to do that. Can I put that up?
All right. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, go ahead.
Let me find it. It's in here somewhere. I don't know why I'm talking about it. I should just do it, right?
There you go.
Um, where? I don't see it. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go.
There you go. All right.
It's for Sam
Check that
Newsman,
out.
everybody. I'll just explain that real quick. Sam Newsman, he if you don't know, on Saturday mornings he does a radio show on WDEC radio. It's 90.1 FM in Richmond, and yeah, he plays a bunch of cartoon themes and talks a bunch of stuff. He, talks a bunch, talks about, you know how Sam does. He just talks, and it's all about the magic and nostalgia of Saturday morning. So if you tune into his videos and you don't like his videos, just make sure you know that Sam is just reporting headlines.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you
All
want to get
right.
Strupp Family Craft out here?
Yes. Let's do it.
All right.
Let's bring him on the show, man.
Oh,
What's
I
up,
almost did
guys?
it right after you did. Hey,
Hey, welcome to the show, guys. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having us. This is my daughter, Aubrey.
nice to meet you, Aubrey.
Hi.
Nice to meet Sean.
She's currently the best-selling Strupp Family Crafts artist right now in our current sale.
Oh, nice.
She created
Okay.
the barbarian cloak, and that's right now the top-selling item. So yeah.
Oh,
Good job.
wow.
So my wife
Awesome.
Brenda's been kicked out. She's the new feature.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, real quick, before we get started, why don't you just give us a little bit about yourselves, guys? For those of you who are not familiar or don't know your work, just a brief kind of like background.
Okay. Yeah, you want me to start that? Okay. All right. So yeah, we just decided to get into soft goods kind of a strange way. Like I got a McFarlane Spawn toy, and I wasn't super big into collecting at the time, and I didn't like that plastic cape that he came with. And I was looking on eBay for other capes. I didn't even know, there was a whole world out there of toy collectors and all this stuff. Like I didn't know it was a thing. So I'm just checking out eBay, and they were like $50 big Spawn capes and stuff. And
Yeah.
uh,
Mhm.
I was showing my wife, I'm like, hey, there's this cape. And she's like, no, you're not going to spend money on a cape for your toy. Like, I can make that. And I'm like, okay. Well, she's made like Halloween costumes and stuff for the kids in the past. So I was like, all right, we'll give it a shot. And I was like, but these are actually wired so you can pose them and stuff. And she's like, yeah, I'll do that. I'm like, how do you know how to just do these things? But I was like, yeah, I'll do it. And
Right.
um, I took off. I went to go get a DTOF actually. And I took off for a road trip. I was gone all day. I came back and my Spawn figure was just sitting on the table with this insane cape that's like, it's got tattered holes and wired and everything. And yeah, she totally nailed it. And when I posted that, it kind of blew up and tons of people just started asking for commissions. And before we knew it, it was
Wow.
like overwhelming. Like it was just page after page of in our notebook of commissions that we just couldn't keep up with. And we're like, okay, we got to find a better way to deal with this. So we figured we'll just take some popular items. At the time, I had just gotten into Mythic Legions as well, and I'm a big fantasy buff. So I wanted to get some cloaks, I wanted some tabards, and all kinds of stuff. And so we're like, we're just going to create items that we think people will want, put it up on a website, and they can buy it that way because there's just no way we can keep up with this many commissions. And so
Wow,
fast
that's
forward,
amazing. Yeah, and how? Yeah, I
yeah,
was gonna say, how long ago was that?
that was 2020 is when we started.
Okay,
Um,
awesome.
and then when Aubrey, she's 16 now, but when she was 13, um, I still she would like help her mom cut patterns and stuff like that. And I had no idea that she could sew too. And my wife was away on a road trip, and I was like, hey, I just got that Mezco Conan. I wasn't digging the cloak that it came with. I was like, you think you could come up with like a fur cloak? We had a Mandalorian cloak that we did that she was able to like kind of copy a little bit. And I was like, just add fur to that. And so she went in there and she knocked it out of the park. Like what we sell today is exactly what she came up with. My wife didn't have to help her, alter it, nothing. Like she came out of that room with that Conan cloak, and it's still our best seller today. So that's how she joined
Wow.
the team. So now,
Real quick, I do actually have a photo there. Is it okay if we can just put it up?
oh
Real
yeah,
quick?
go ahead, throw it up.
Let's see. We do have a photo of the Conan cloak. That caught my eye real quick, and I was just like, "Yeah, no, we have to put that up." Right here. This is the one, right?
Yep, that's the
Oh,
one.
wow.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, she
awesome.
came out of the room with that, and I was just blown away, man. I had no idea that she could do that.
This looks like,
I
dude. This
swear
looks
I
like it
just,
came with Mesco.
yeah, I just went through through this website and I can't believe I didn't notice that. Wow.
Yeah, that one, I think we only have like 2 left right now. That's all we have left in stock.
Claiming one right
Wow.
now. Unless it's sold.
Right. Oh, by the way, we have that. Actually, I have that first cloak I told you about. I put it on a different figure. It's on a Storm Collectibles now. But this is the original Spawn cloak or cape she
Oh,
came up with. So this was sitting on the table when I got back. Fully,
Nice.
wow.
Nice. Even got the big collar and everything that's super low in the back. Perfect.
Yeah.
yeah. So I was pretty blown away for this being my wife's first set of soft goods.
Wow,
But
man, that is amazing. That's awesome. Okay.
I didn't mean to steal her story. I just kind of gave her origin
No,
story at the
no,
same
yeah,
time.
yeah.
She's kind of shy, so this is her first time going on a live. It's usually Brenda.
Okay. Awesome. Well, we're honored, honestly. This means
Yeah.
even more to us now. This is special.
Yeah. It is special. Thanks so much for being here, both of you.
Thank you.
Awesome. And ever since then, that's it. You guys just decided to go on with this business. That's amazing, man. I love
Yeah.
that so much.
I've actually had so many people. I'm pretty sure I started following you pretty quickly. I've had people tell me about your stuff. One was Border Station X was really big about the poncho.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've
Mhm.
done a couple ponchos. So we did some Western ponchos like the Clint Eastwood one, like straight out of the movie, and then we had just like a you know uh regular like Mexican poncho, or then we had these military ponchos, these tan and green ones, which we have up on the website. Those are actually modeled right after my military issue poncho they gave me in the army. My wife just took the big thing and was like, all right, I'm just going to copy it stitch for stitch. And so she just made an exact replica of the military poncho they give us in the army.
That's
Nice.
awesome, man.
Yeah.
Wow. Thank you
Yeah.
for your service, man. I didn't even know that. That's amazing.
Oh yeah, thank you. I just retired actually last January. Not this January, previous January.
Right on.
So
Nice,
yeah.
nice. Enjoy life, man. That's
Yeah.
it. Enjoy
Yeah,
life.
yeah, it's nice, man. I'm finally getting used to it. When I first retired, I was like, man, this just it feels like I got to go back, like there's something I'm not fully out. But now it's kind of settled in. I'm like, yeah, this is enjoyable.
Nice.
You find your shoulders slouching a little bit.
Yeah, exactly.
No, but that's great, man. Because now you'll have that time to also focus, on the hobby, on the business.
Sorry, one
Also,
sec. I was
y'all in the chat, if you have any questions, go ahead and put them in there. We'll try and get to them all. And I'll be right back, Skelly.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Oh yeah, I haven't been
Triple
looking at the
toys.
chat either.
Yeah, no, everybody's here, man. They're all excited for you guys.
Sweet. Thanks for coming out, guys.
Oh yeah. Collector 117 says thank you for your service.
Oh yeah, you're welcome. Thank you. So I failed to mention, like, after we got going for a while and had our own website, we actually learned about prototyping soft goods for action figure companies. And so Rob from Savage Crucible, the owner of Savage Crucible, he reached out to us, and that was actually our first opportunity to do some prototyping. So now we do. My wife does soft goods design and prototyping for the Savage Crucible line. She's done the prototype cloak for the upcoming Jaeger figure, the barbarian wave.
Nice.
She did some designs on that. And then we've got some future plans on the some waves that haven't been announced yet. But yeah, so
Amazing,
we're working on
man.
that. So yeah,
Awesome.
that's
Yes,
another thing
I
we got going.
did.
That's actually
That's amazing. I did see the picture on your website. Yeah, with the Savage Crucible background. I was just like, wow, that's amazing. That's awesome.
oh
That's
yeah.
really cool.
Yeah, it's a fun time. It's a lot better on at least on her because when you're making mass producing like tons of items because I mean realistically we make probably about depending on the popularity we make like 20, 30, sometimes 50 items per design. But
Okay.
after 20, 30 of those like she's just sick of that same sewing that same thing
Wow.
over and over. So prototyping is nice because you just maximum you're really doing just like 3 items, just um, different styles or whatever to show off, but you're really just focusing on just that one item. So it's a lot easier on her. So that's a fun time.
Awesome, man. Awesome. Neo Geo 1999. He says, "What's up, people?" Trevor. He says, "A good wire cape has to be the best upgrade for any figure." Yes, sir. Indeed. Leaky Dumpster says, "I'm jealous of the kids' skills. Way better than a few soft goods have made."
Well,
Van
it
Johnson.
sounds
Much
like
love.
sounds like she gets it from the wife.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Geek Viper actually asked. He said, "What are you guys working on now? If there's any current projects?"
Yeah. So we actually have a reveal for tonight,
Oh,
which we'll get to in a little bit. My wife's actually putting the finishing touches on it right now, which is why she's not in
oh
here.
my God.
Um, but
That's amazing.
Dude, you're just, yeah, this is awesome.
yeah, actually we got it right here, but I'll
It's all right. I
adjust it a
mean,
little bit.
no rush, no
Make it
rush.
good. Yeah. Um,
Okay.
you can just cut those. All right. Let's see. Go ahead, talk to him, Aubrey. Entertain the people.
What is some of the current projects you guys have?
Like currently selling right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, Skelly's got
sure.
some photos. If you talk about it and he's got it, maybe he'll pull it up.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know you guys mentioned the poncho. We do have the poncho here.
We could just go
Yeah.
over we could just go over the photos if that makes you more comfortable.
Let me
Who
see.
made what your process is?
This
Yes.
is
So
this is yeah, go ahead.
the green poncho. My mom. Yeah, my mom makes those. That's all I know is that my dad.
That's
So
that's the one that's designed after my military issue poncho.
this is one after my dad's military, and we have the green, and then we have a tan version. Um, and they're both
Nice.
really cool. But yeah.
They they
So
are. They are. I love
yeah.
this green one and it looks perfect on the Rambo figure, you guys. That's just perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people at this recent Joe Fest convention we went to, um, we were with the Savage Crucible booth and we had the Rambo with that poncho on, and a lot of people asked about it because they really like the white combo. And the
Awesome.
green's my favorite, like my personal favorite out of the two ponchos we make.
Nice. Nice. I did actually have a question for you guys. Who takes the photos? Those
Oh,
photos.
that's like my only contribution, just family and
Okay.
besides like
Awesome.
coming up with the ideas and yeah, rushing them on orders and stuff like that. Yeah, I take the photos. That's kind of my passion. Um, yeah, it's kind of it's
Nice.
one of those things. Like I would probably take a lot more photos if I could. I'm just not trying to like overpower their page with like all my photos of action figures. I try to like I'll do the toy merc stuff. I try to do challenges once in a while, but then I'll try to like at least have something of their soft goods in it. That way, like yeah,
Man, well,
not
you
just
know,
because the page.
That's
all
awesome.
this, yeah, all this can work for like Toy Merch Custom Sunday too. Like all of this.
Yeah.
Everything can work for Sunday. All of it.
Everything.
Absolutely.
That's
And also
awesome.
maybe you should think about just starting just a Strupp Family Craft page for just photos. Like that
Yeah,
way you don't bog down the page with photos that aren't dedicated to the soft goods. You know.
yeah, definitely thought about doing that because yeah, right now I only have one other Instagram page and it's just devoted to the Dom Toys Homeless Joe. It's like I just take that figure with me on hikes, and I just take pictures of him like everywhere I
Oh,
go.
That's
nice.
Nice, dude.
Yeah, I
Nice.
don't know if you guys have seen that figure yet, but he's pretty awesome.
Yeah, I've seen that
Yeah, I've
figure.
seen it. I've seen it.
Yeah.
He's actually pretty. He's quite pricey now too on the market.
Oh yeah,
And I'm
yeah.
pretty sure
He's
that
one of
one
my favorite
started pretty
figures.
pricey too.
Oh
Yeah, he
yeah.
definitely started pricey. He was rough, but
Oh
I had
yeah.
to have him, man. Especially with that like little tent and everything he comes with. It's perfect.
Thank you, Van Johnson.
Van
Appreciate
Johnson,
that.
yes, everybody, make sure you guys do. Please hit the like button and subscribe as well, you guys. Thank you.
Yeah.
Let's
I
see.
thought
I do
that.
have some other photos.
Oh yeah.
We put this poncho. There was.
Oh
Oh
yeah.
yeah, there
That's there
was.
you go.
that's my design.
Now we're into Aubrey's territory.
So that yeah.
Oh,
So
okay.
that's my design. My dad, he normally asks me to make loincloths just like for figures that he thinks need them, but they were normally like fur um stuff, and I never really knew how to put like the fur on it because it was just bare fur, no fabric. So I never really made him any of those. And then one day, he asked me if I can make a loincloth, and the original one is the tan one that we have. But then I
Okay.
was telling my dad that it'd be cool and I'd like to do other colors. He didn't buy me anything for fabric until like 2 days before I needed to make 50 of each color. But
Good
um
job, Dad.
It's on blast on the live. Okay.
Oh my god! Very last
and
minute.
And my favorite, actually, the green one is my favorite. We have it right here,
Oh,
with
okay,
the
yeah.
figure right there. I'm moving his arm. So it's kind of like a lap over thing going on with the fabric, and I tatter the ends up a bit, and
Okay.
then I
Let me see if we
tie
can
this.
put you guys. There we go.
There we go. Um, I tie this. What's it called? I forget what it's called.
Fine.
Um, like a little, yeah. And
Okay.
I tie that and I secure it in the back, with some.
Oh, yeah,
Ribbon.
there's the stitch in the back. That way the thing doesn't just like slide off or whatever. It's pretty
Yeah.
secure. The biggest thing with these, the reason I asked for is
Nice.
because the Savage Crucible figures, I don't know if you guys have any of these yet, but they come with a plastic loincloth, and it's I mean the figures are already pretty articulated, but this like the plastic kind of keeps the thighs in. So this you can get like the full range of motion.
Dude,
I keep messing up
these.
the direction. Yeah. Yeah, you
Yeah,
wouldn't be able to do this. You wouldn't be able to do the full Van Damme splits with the plastic ones they come with.
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
You can do it with them, but it looks really weird because it hikes it up really bad.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah, that's right.
Skelly, if you wanna put me on solo layout real quick, I'll show people what it looks like
Yeah. Uh,
regularly.
I like it with the sleeve figure. Yeah.
Yeah.
It
Oh yeah.
I don't want to make anybody angry or anything like that, but your guys' loincloth is much better than this one. I
Thanks,
mean this
man.
I mean in my personal opinion, this one doesn't even look good when you push it down on his hips, like but
Mhm.
and then yeah, if you want to do the Van Damme, you gotta raise that up.
Yeah,
But they can do the Van Damme though. That's definitely a thing they
that's
can
true.
do.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, Skelly, I'm done.
all right. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
But
No,
it's my
that
favorite.
was yeah. They look awesome, and on that particular figure too, the color with everything just looks amazing. It just
And do
Yeah.
you guys
sells this figure,
have
dude.
we talked about your guys' work with Savage Crucible?
Um.
I don't think we really
Yeah.
touched
No.
on.
No, not
Just
yet.
the yeah. So yeah, we started with the Jaeger figure. I don't know if you guys. Yeah, I don't think you guys would probably have a picture of that up. That's kind of further down on our Instagram. But
Okay.
yeah, we got the prototype for the Jaeger early on, and we started working on that. That was actually one of the first prototypes they made, even though it's in wave two. Um, and so we got to look at that. I was just blown away by the figure, the Savage Crucible figures. And it sucked because I had like a signed non-disclosure agreement, so I just had to keep everything hush hush. And I had like one of the coolest figures in my possession, like to mess around with. But anyway, we got that prototype. She got to do the cloak design for that. Um, and yeah, that was a challenge because he comes with like all kinds of different armor and a like a sheath for his sword on his back and everything that she had to figure out how to work around. So she figured out a way to do it and got it done, and keep it as simple as possible. But um, in that process, we learned a lot. I mean, Savage Crucible is a brand new action figure line too, and so we didn't know exactly what we could get away with at the time, and so we kept it a real simple design. But after talking with the factory over there and everything, and figuring out what they can do, yeah, they pretty much said the sky's the limit, so you can get as creative as possible. So the next go around, the stuff that she's designing for the future is going to be pretty awesome. I'm pretty excited about it. There's
Nice.
not much I could say more there, but
It's all right. We understand.
yeah.
Trust me. We
Yeah.
understand.
Yeah, trust me. I have an NDA
Awesome.
signed with the company myself, so I know
Yeah.
exactly what you're saying with.
Yeah.
All right. Awesome. Awesome. So we should definitely, what you're saying is look forward to future stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so that like
Okay.
for the Jaeger figure, they kept, I believe they kept like the neck design and how it fit on, but then they kind of took
Okay.
some extra liberties with at the factory and kind of came up with their own design. So it's kind of like a mix of our design and what they were coming up with on that figure. So and that'll be in wave 2. That's up for pre-order right now, actually, on the Savage Crucible website.
Nice.
Okay,
He's
right
like the
on.
werewolf
All right.
looking hunter guy.
Okay. Awesome. Awesome. I do have some other photos here from the website. This was another one, winter cloak,
Yeah.
Fine.
and this is on the Mythic Legion. This just looks fantastic.
That cloak would look awesome on that the White Doom, Doctor Doom, the Marvel Legends White Doctor
Oh
Doom.
yeah, yeah.
That thing
Yeah.
would be dope.
With the fur. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this started as a custom commission. So this is pretty much just the Conan cloak, but in all white with the fur and everything.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Right.
Yeah.
Talk about-
So she basically got a request from some friends of ours to make a white version of her Conan cloak, and then we put it on that Thalen figure, and we're like, oh man, this is awesome. We're definitely gonna have to sell this white version.
Oh
Granted, we're
yeah.
selling it right now on the website, and it's like midsummer, so it's kind of inappropriate for this time for. Yeah,
It's all right.
um,
It's okay.
we
Yeah.
missed the window on that one, but
Someone just posted a Christmas photo earlier today.
oh, then it works. Yeah, never
Yeah,
too early
yeah.
for Christmas though.
It's all right.
No, okay. It's never too early for Halloween in my book, but
Oh, that's true. Yeah, yeah.
we'll go with Christmas. We'll go with Christmas.
I agree with that.
Yeah, but this looks amazing, man. This really looks like it just came out of like Game of Thrones. Just
Yeah.
legit. This is awesome. There's also this
Yeah.
yeah, Nin cape, right? Am I saying it right?
Yeah. This is actually a good
Okay.
transition. Brenda, you ready? Oh, she walked in
Oh,
and walked out. Okay, yeah. It's a good
awesome.
transition because Brenda designed this one. You want to switch out?
Okay, awesome.
Got
Awesome.
my wife here.
I
You can hang
started
with us.
Thank God I started drinking. Okay.
You
That's why I
start
kept turning the
drinking.
camera off.
Sorry, it's kind of. I don't want to take my
Hello,
hair.
No, hi,
introduce
hello.
yourself.
My hair's not done because I'm gonna go to the gym. So.
You're fine. Totally fine.
So I'm Dead
Yeah, so
Man. That's Skelly. And
Skelly.
you are?
Brenda.
Brenda,
Nice to meet you,
Awesome.
Brenda.
nice to
So
meet you too.
you're the great minds behind this?
Well, yes and no. I didn't design the cake, but I did make it.
Yeah.
All right.
What do you mean by that?
What I mean by that is, so you know how the Savage Crucible, they all come with the cards. And so
Mhm.
Sean showed me one. He's like, it would have been really cool if they made like um a cape for these. And so looked at it, I was like, I may be able to make one. And so of course, in Brenda fashion, I just went into my sewing room and I whipped one up and I was like, here you go. And then but the original one that I made, I didn't really like the what was it?
the snakes on the bottom. It
Uh-huh.
was a very shimmery black, and even this one, I think the green on this was too bright to me. So I ended up going and buying new um heat transfer vinyl for this and did it in the darker green, and then I made the other cape for it because the one in the trading card, or I don't know what do you
Yeah,
call
so
these?
yeah, it's like a trading card that comes with it. Yeah, the first design was, the Nin design, which is the one that's on his card. And then while she was at the fabric store, she sent me a picture and was like, dude, because she brought the figure with her to the fabric store. She's like, this bronze looks like perfect for this armor, which is actually up on the website too. It's the guard cape, the bronze one.
Do you have that
And
one,
so
Skelly,
once
or
she,
did you just take the one photo?
I don't know if I
there's a
have the.
bronze version for the guards. It shows the two guards standing next
Oh
to the
yeah,
gate.
this
Yep.
one,
Yeah,
right?
those
Yeah,
ones.
Yep.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, that's the fabric
Alright.
she found while she was shopping for the other stuff and was like, I've got to make this color too. So we figured since the character pack comes with the alternate heads, we're like, well, that's perfect for like some guards.
These I just noticed these are the ones that have the black shimmery um heat transfer vinyl, and I didn't like that, so I had to go get some more matte so that they don't stand out so much and the actual cape stands out. And then with the blue one, I bought a darker green so that it wouldn't be that bright. But anyway,
I
that
was
was
actually
just
gonna
kind of
So,
say I was
so does that mean that the one you're selling, the one that's on here, is going to be a little bit different than the ones they'll actually get when they buy them, or?
um,
So it looks basically so.
looks kind of the same
Yeah,
actually.
it's
I
pretty
think
much the
it's
same.
just
It's how
I
it
mean-
responds to the light, really. Like one has like more of a shimmer to it, whereas the other one is just more toned down.
Oh, okay, I
Okay.
see. Oh, okay, I see what
Okay.
you're saying. Yeah, yeah,
Well,
that
I
makes
was
sense.
gonna say like this one in particular, like this one actually stands out a lot because you don't see a lot of capes that look like that or
Yeah.
have that green color at the bottom on it. Like you
Yeah,
don't
and
you
then
don't see these capes, a lot. So that's kind of like unique. It stands out.
yeah, and with that,
Yeah, this is it right here.
with the glare on the cape there too, and the way the green stands out in the glare, that's crazy.
Yeah.
it's even dark.
It's still got the same fabric. It's still got that shimmer to it.
Okay.
It's kind of dark in my.
But he's talking about the snakes.
Oh yeah.
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 They look cool.
Yeah.
No, that looks great.
It is dark in here. It doesn't. There's no great light.
Especially down there, your lights are up by your heads, and the where you were showing it's a lot lower.
Oh yeah.
I struggle with that every time I try and show something because my lights are good for my face, not for showing something.
Yeah.
Well, right
No,
now they're
those-
not good for my
yeah.
face. Right now I'm doing this because it's Black and Wednesday, and the theme is black, white, and red and blue. Because it's July, I guess. I don't know.
It's something that Toy Addict provides. He does it on Instagram. Go
Yeah.
check him out, guys.
Yeah, I do this for him on Wednesdays, and this is the first time I figured out how. Because it's two colors. Usually it's only one. So that's why I look stupid.
I think it looks
Uh,
cool.
No, I really
you.
do
Thank you.
like the cape. Like I said, it looks awesome. And then also in the chat, Collector117, I think he was asking, would you make or have you made something for in silk figures?
Nosuke?
Yeah, I'm not familiar with those.
And so
Yeah, I
Skate,
think
isn't he a character?
Inosuke from Demon Slayer, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Yeah, we haven't made anything. Actually, we haven't made anything anime related yet. That would be pretty awesome. We kind of like get into other niches slowly because we learned the hard way when we started with Mythic Legions, and we got a ton of support in like the Cabal and the fantasy community and that sort of thing. We branched out and we tried to make some Mezco items, and this is before the Mezco cloak. That Mezco Conan cloak is kind of the exception to the rule, but we tried to make like some 90s hip hop overalls and some like stuff for Gomez. Like, yeah, we tried to make some Gomez stuff, and we made some hoodies for like Vapor and everything, and then some T-shirts. some New York t-shirts, and we put those up with like our other stuff that we're selling, like the fantasy stuff, and like not a single one of them sold. So she had like 20 overalls sitting on her desk forever, like that nobody wanted, because it just wasn't our niche, and we weren't known in that community, and it's kind of harder to break into new communities. So yeah, that was kind of a tough lesson, but I think the Conan cloak expanded it. It's still fantasy. It works perfectly for Mythic Legions, but then the Conan owners can put it on him.
And then
And so-
tons of people who bought Conan because it's Mezco has everything else, because Mezco
Exactly.
collectors are crazy.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, so it's definitely tough on like the street clothing. We found out because we didn't know that like there was, eBay stores and stuff from overseas that do it real cheap, and it's tough for us pricing wise because it's just her and Aubrey working back there, and they're spending hours and hours. I can only make it so low before they're making like pennies on the hour, and so I want to make it worth their while. So if she's doing something that's already being sold cheaper online, it's kind of tough.
Yeah. Well, I mean, but it's also a toss-up whether that's going to fit the figure you want to put it on or not.
Right.
A lot of those times they don't say what figure that or what body type that it's made for, or if they do, they just say slim body, or they say bulky body, or muscular body, or whatever, and you're like, yeah, but is that like I got figures that are like this wide because they're muscular, and I got figures that are this wide because they're muscular. Like, which one is that gonna fit? So I think as your name grows and grows and grows and grows, which it has, and it will continue to, because that's just the nature of the beast, especially with what you're doing. You might be able to break into that a little bit more, especially if they're really custom. Like, you make a New York shirt, you can get a New York shirt, but if you make say like a Metallica shirt, doesn't necessarily have to say Metallica, but if you could put Master of Puppets without the word Metallica on it or something, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not saying to do that. I'm just saying you can find some ways around it to like make people want what you got to sell.
Exactly. Yeah. And right now, our current attempt to get into a new niche is the 1/6 community, because that's my new addiction.
Baby.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So, and then what's cool about 1/6 scale is that the bigger the figure and the bigger the clothing, you could get way more detail than trying to get in there with like a little 1/12 scale figure.
Yeah, I'm sure it's a lot easier too, isn't it?
Mhm.
Oh,
It
yeah.
is.
Yeah.
It
It's once you get into like this loincloth is mostly done by hand. Like, you're not even running this through a sewing machine. You're stitching it by hand because it's so small to work with. So
stitches that go through the sewing machine, but everything else is sewn by hand.
yeah, 2 stitches.
Come on, get it straight, man.
Yeah. So yeah, something like 1/6. So I got like, this is one of my 1/6 scale figures I just got in, the Tech 63. Yeah, something
Okay.
like this type of clothing. I mean, you
Okay.
can get a lot of detail on this. So that's something we're
Okay. Real quick,
looking to
I
get
want to
into.
address the chat. Pop Master Drew, he said, "What's up, guys? What's going on, man?" Trevor McGuire actually said something cool here. Warhammer capes, and
Yeah,
I second that.
yeah, we thought about that. We also try to keep it unique. Like, I know Max Burr does a lot of Warhammer capes, and it's really tough to compete, with what he's doing. I think he's got quite a few people that do.
But
I actually
he's
don't know how it
overseas,
operates.
right? He's international.
Yeah, he's overseas.
Yeah, so if you guys do it, it would be, domestic.
Yeah,
And
definitely be domestic, and
yeah,
yeah.
Tripping with Toys, he says, "I'd rather buy American made."
Yeah. So it was something we actually did. It's on my Instagram. I'd have to pull it up, but yeah, we did a Warhammer like hood and kind of coat thing for one of the Reavers
Nice.
for Joe Fest a few years back. I don't think it was too popular. I don't think we sold too many of them. What it was when Joy Toy first got into, this was a 1/18 scale.
Yeah.
Yes.
You were at Joe Fest, and it was what year was it?
2022, I think.
Yeah, that was the last time.
Yeah.
We
So,
didn't go
and
to-
Classified was really hot at the time.
Yeah.
Like, I remember, I mean, at that time, I was still struggling to get everything from Classified. At this point, I'm just like, I've moved on from that. I
Yeah.
don't have to
And
live in
also,
the past anymore.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna.
That's awesome.
Sorry, guys. I'm gonna be right back. My dog's barking like crazy. I'm gonna quiet him up. Be right back.
Oh,
Sorry.
no
That's
worries.
fine.
Go ahead.
So
Yeah, go
Skelly,
ahead.
you want to keep going over some of the stuff you picked up from their website? Because
Yeah, well,
we
actually,
have the artist here. We might as well let the artist tell
I
us
know,
about it.
yeah. Well, we did show most of them. I believe that was all the ones I had. So this
Oh,
was the barbarian cloak,
yeah.
the cape. This is the white
okay.
version of the coke. This is really, really cool. Just
Yeah. I'm sure Sean already told you the backstory to this.
yes,
Yeah.
yes. Based on an actual like real poncho. That's awesome. So like you got the real thing to base it off
Yeah,
and
it
make it
was a
into a
real. I
112.
don't know. Do you guys know too much about the army ponchos? They kind of double as tents when they're out. Like, so a battle
Yes.
buddy and the guy, they put them together to make a tent. Well, when he said, "Can you make me a poncho for my GI Joe?" I was just like, "Okay, show me your poncho. I want to see what it is that you want me to make." And so he just brings me out this like big rectangle. I was just like, "It?" A rectangle
You're
that
like,
fits
I
in the
can
very
do
center.
that.
I was like,
Just looks
"Okay,
like a
yeah, that."
giant floaty.
Uh-huh. And the funny thing about them is the ponchos have these little buttons that they just kind of button like in the like right below this to like make a sleeve so it's not just flapping everywhere. And I was just like, "Oh, this is like a joke. What?" It's like, "You want me to make this?" And he's just like, "Yeah, can you just." And I made him one, and I think that first we went, I think it was 2022, the last Joe Fest that we went. They sold really like well. I was
Yeah.
surprised at how well
Oh
they
yeah.
sold. And so
Oh
this
yeah.
last year, somebody asked, "Are you guys gonna have GI Joe ponchos?" And I was like, "I guess so."
Yes.
Easier,
Let me
I
tell
go look
you,
you up.
like military toys sell a lot.
Yeah, and Joe
Like,
collectors are another beast too. They're up there with like people that just
oh
collect
yeah.
Mezco and people that just collect classified.
Yeah.
Those people are all insane. They want
Yeah.
everything they can get that works with it, everything they can get
Hmm.
that
Yep.
is it. They just want all of it. It's nuts. I don't
Did
I
you
I
love
guys
this about the GI Joe community.
Oh yes.
yeah.
Did you guys you
I
didn't get to
didn't even
go
knew that
this
they
year?
existed.
I'm
You
sorry,
didn't
what
go
was that?
I never knew that like GI Joe conventions existed.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a thing. It's definitely a thing. What up,
oh yeah.
shoot?
What up, Shu? Did you guys I was gonna say, you didn't get to go to Joe Fest this year or
No, we did. We did. We went
okay,
just this
awesome.
last month actually. Joe
Yeah,
Fest
how was it?
happens in June out here. It was
Yeah.
really busy. um I don't know how much Sean has told you about Joe Fest. We actually kind of we went with Savage Crucible. Rob had his big setup there, and we went and helped him out some, and he let us sell some of our stuff there too, which a lot of it
Nice.
coincides with Savage Crucible. So, it was kind of like a win-win for both of us. And
That's
people
Nice.
would buy our
that's
case, and they
amazing.
went and bought the figures. Oh, that's what you went to get?
Yeah.
That's
So I already got
amazing.
that Warhammer figure while I was away.
Oh,
Nice.
right on.
I must have. I knocked his shoulder piece off when I was walking down. I lost it, but
Ah,
so he's missing a shoulder piece. But here's that
oh,
hooded.
hold on. Let me do oh,
Oh,
dude.
that is incredibly cool. That is really, really
Dude.
cool.
That's freaking sick.
Yeah.
Is that hood wired as well? Is it just one wire that runs all the
No,
way through?
at this, like it being this small, it kind of just keeps its own pose like on its own. It doesn't even need to be wired really. It's kind of weird.
But
Nice,
But
oh
yeah,
man.
it's weird
nice.
how it keeps its
Yo, this
shape.
is sick.
Skelly's gonna ask you for like 13 of those.
Yeah, this looks so cool. This looks so cool.
I
Damn.
forgot I made those.
Sin City Collectibles, he says, I think your soft goods speak for themselves. No need to worry about competition, in my opinion.
Oh, thanks,
Shout out
man.
to Sin City.
Okay.
Yeah,
So,
those are awesome.
so we got that
People.
reveal ready. If you guys are ready.
Yeah.
Please, yes, absolutely.
All right, so we've been doing a night tabard series. We started
And
revealing it.
sorry, I just noticed he's right.
Oh yeah, I hope Van's ready for this because this is by special request from Van and his Purple Gang in the Cabal.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right.
So, um, so in Legion's Con 22, we made a night tabard. It was like a black and gold dragon night tabard, and it was really popular, and people
Whoa.
made some awesome
What
nights with
happened
it.
there?
And,
I don't know. Did you kick yourself out? Sorry, you guys are good. Deadman.
okay.
No, I
excellent.
didn't do it. It just happened.
So yeah, people made some awesome nights with this night tabard that we made, and then we weren't able to go to Legion's Con last year. We had kind of shut down for a year the business because we were just swamped with our double quinceañera for our daughters. But when we returned, we were like, hey, we want to bring back that night tabard because they had just introduced the Valiant Knight with like the additional articulation and everything. And we're like, oh man, we got to bring these tabards back. So we brought back that golden black dragon one. We got then we introduced a red and black wolf one. It was similar design, but it was slimmed down for the Valiant. Yeah, you can grab that one if you want. It was slimmed down for the Valiant Knight to fit the new figure. But the plan was to just do an entire series of night tabards. And we actually have special swords that we got from the Toy Forge that's going to be included with the night tabards this time around.
Oh, nice.
Those are going to be included free. That's actually you're hearing it here for the first time, actually, because we haven't announced that yet.
Oh,
Awesome.
Yeah,
This is
dang.
exclusive content right here.
Exclusive.
Yes.
So
We are honored
this
for the exclusive, by the way. We're fully honored.
Beyond honored.
Yeah, this is it off the figure, the wolf one. I don't know if you can see that.
Yeah. Totally can.
So we revealed this earlier in the year, and then we got busy because Savage Crucible Kickstarter got released, and obviously being a part of the company, we were like, hey, we got to make some stuff for that. We got Joe Fest coming up, so we had to put pause on our night tabards. However, we're back at it now that we've got our Joe Fest stuff taken care of. We've done our first online sale with what we had at Joe Fest, so we're ready to reveal our next night tabard that's going to be in that series. So this is what we got in honor of Van and his Purple Gang. We got the Griffin Knight.
Oh
Nice.
my gosh.
Why doesn't that look purple?
Yeah,
It's
the
terrible.
lighting is really bad in here. But
Does
I'll
that,
do
say,
a proper
does that say
photo.
Judgment Day anywhere on it?
This
That,
is
I think that's what's with purple. At least I hope so.
yeah, this is I don't know if that purple's coming up, but
Yeah.
Oh
we
yeah.
could
Oh
see it.
yeah. This looks amazing, you guys.
Give me your phone.
yeah.
This
We
looks...
tried that last time with the flashlight. That didn't work. It just created glare. Remember that?
Oh yeah.
So, yeah, this is it.
No, we see it fine. We honestly see it fine.
Yeah, we could see it good.
Cool. So yeah, I'm gonna
This
take a
is
proper photo of this
amazing.
tonight and probably post it tomorrow. But this is the first time revealing it right here on the
Nice.
show.
Wow, yeah, you got the whole chat riled up right now, man. Look at that.
Yep.
Everybody.
Van
This
said
is
dibs.
amazing. Van already said dibs.
Yeah, that was his special request. Was a purple and white tabard. So she made it
Nice.
happen.
This is
That's
awesome,
cool.
you guys.
Thank you guys so much for the exclusive.
Seriously,
Yeah.
thank you so much. This is amazing. I love the colorway and I love the logos and the emblems you guys put on it. It's awesome.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. We've got, I think, 2 more designs left to go on that series, and then we're going to launch the online sale for those. So we'll have 2 more reveals coming up soon.
Awesome.
So yeah, you guys don't do a lot of like make to order stuff because you just make a bunch of them and just sell them all, right?
Yeah, so we do commissions every once in a while. It's just kind of tough because you make the one commission and then it's done. Like you spend all that time designing it and then it goes away and then you never use it again. So it's kind of tough because, especially because pricing commissions is kind of tough too.
Yep.
When you try to make it like break it down per hour and everything, it's kind of tough. We always want to make it affordable for collectors. We don't want to just
Yeah.
make a huge amount of money off of this stuff. We're really just doing this as a hobby and just for the love of the collecting and the community and everything. And it's really just to fund our own hobby and our own collecting too. So, because she collects also
I do.
just
Oh
different
yeah, what do you
figures.
collect?
And stuff.
Yeah,
What?
but she collects different stuff than I do, but she collects figurines and everything too. So hers are just like Monster High exclusive dolls or some of those.
Okay.
There's nothing wrong with
Yeah.
that. Those things are cute.
Yeah,
Yeah. Well,
awesome.
I love like the horror, like the new like exclusives that they're making with the horror characters. And um I was able to get Elvira, which sold out within a couple of hours of going on sale. And so I love those figures though. And I love I I guess it's just kind of one of those things. When my daughters were younger, they loved Monster High dolls and they would watch all
Nice.
the movies, and we kind of spoiled them. We would buy them all the dolls from all the movies, even if they were like repeat of the same character but with different outfits or whatever. I just thought, I never got to do that, as a young kid, because we weren't really very well off when I was younger. So, and we weren't really well off either when we were doing this, but
You
if we
made it
could buy
work.
our kids, yeah, exactly, we made it work, and they still had every single Monster High doll that we bought for them.
Yeah.
But then when these started coming out, I was just like, well, these ones are gonna be for me.
Yeah. So that's pretty much.
So
Now
somebody
you
in the
guys know
chat
what all your
wants to
money
know.
goes towards.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Didn't
No.
mean to interrupt there. Somebody in the chat
No,
wants to know if you've ever seen if you ever collect living dead dolls from Mezco.
Yes, she does. Yeah. You got the
Nice.
Wednesday.
Yes, I
Oh,
do. I have.
nice. The Wednesday actually looks awesome. I'm
You
a
know,
big
Yes.
Wednesday fan.
I'm a big horror guy, and there's been a few of them that I've almost bought, but I know they're too big for my collection already. I have way too much stuff as it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. For a time, I was actually also collecting all of the Day of the Dead Barbie dolls
Mhm.
that were coming out every year. They put out. I think it started in 2017. They put out a Day of the Dead Barbie, and like those, it's one of those things too. Like if you're not a member, you don't get to buy it, and so
Yeah.
sadly, the one that I really wanted, I didn't get, and it just kind of ruined the collection for me. So I ended up giving them away.
Wow. That's some
You
crazy
have more
collecting.
done,
That's
yes.
some crazy collector mentality right there, I gotta say.
Yeah, yeah.
Nonsense collecting for Brenda.
It just kept reminding me that I didn't have the one that I really wanted. So, you know,
Yep.
I was just
Yeah.
like, you know what? My nieces really like these dolls. I'm gonna let them have them. And the funny thing is, my brother and his family, they're really big collectors too. So yeah, I gave them to my nieces, but they keep them in the box. They don't like they have them displayed. They collect too. So they're like, okay, well, it went from your collection to mine, and then
There
now my
you
brother's
go.
collecting them for his kids. And like, well,
Yeah.
That's awesome. It's just gonna live on, live on
yeah,
through generations. No, that's awesome. My girl also like collects too. She collects Legos. She collects Funkos. She's
yeah,
super into like Disney and Princess and all of that stuff. So yeah, it's
yeah.
a whole collector's family right here.
Yeah, that's
We
funny. That's funny because
uh,
I think I have I have four brothers and a sister, and I think um of the six of us kids,
wow,
only me and my brother are the collectors, and it's one of those things that, we just kind of like dove head into. And
very cool, very
I'm
cool.
afraid for my brother sometimes because I told him he's got to have like a really good alarm system in his house. He lives in LA, and I'm always just like, if somebody breaks into your house,
Oh yeah, he's in LA. That's yeah. I'm in LA as well.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. Shoot
Where's
me
he at
wants
now?
to Shoot me wants to say real quick. He's in awe of the beard. He says, "Bro, epic." He,
Thanks, man.
shout out to
Appreciate
Shoot.
it. It's pretty unruly.
Yeah. We
Oh
like it though.
yeah.
What happened to
Um,
Deadman?
Being a military man, I mean, how'd you get it to get so long, so quick? You just retired from the military, correct?
Yeah, it was
yeah,
about a year and a half ago now
nice.
that I
Okay.
retired, but I actually had it while I was in for the last few years. I closed out my career as a counterintelligence agent, and so they kind of had some relaxed standards on the regulations, and they let me have the beard.
Okay.
Kind of
It's,
helped
I had a
bring
brother
the
that was in the Navy that grew a devil lock
yeah.
down to his chest, and he was able to keep it under his hat. But one of his COs found it, and they actually put him in the brig for defacement of government property for 3 days.
Jeez.
Yeah,
Wow.
that was also in like the late '80s. So
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yep. Yeah, so I had they had relaxed regulations in my final unit I was in, so I was able to just let it grow, and then it just kind of became like the mascot of the unit, and like if I were to shave it, then they'd just be pissed off, like what the hell did you do? Um,
That's true.
Right now, yeah, you're at the point where you can't even like go
yeah, you
back.
can't do
That's
anything
it.
with it.
That's amazing, man. That's awesome. So listen, guys. Usually on the show we have some segments, where we do bring on some photos from the community. We appreciate some of the photographers in the community, and we bring on their photos as well as also like toy news and reveals. Would you guys like to go over some of those with us tonight?
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Okay. I'm gonna go over the photos first, just in case we don't get to the news because of the time. So
oh, we should
I'm
get
gonna
to
make
the
sure
news.
I'm
We
gonna
can
make
get to
sure
the
that we
news.
get to the photos first. So let's see, that man, what we got. You put on. Ooh, okay. Toy Mercs Weekly from last week.
Yeah, the
The
toy.
theme,
The theme
yeah.
was sigils. It was given to us by Toy God Original, who's also part of the Warhammer collab. And he told me it was actually an accident that he said that. He meant to say like, oh, kind of like that theme, but then he just rolled with it when we just took it
Oh.
and ran. Which is also funny because not many people from the Warhammer collab that collabed with Toymerx actually used the hashtag. Which there were so many of them that I wanted to put in, but I couldn't because if you want to get featured on the tomb, you have to use the hashtag, follow the theme, and do the collaboration and all that stuff. So go ahead,
hmm
Skelly, roll them. What do we got?
Yeah. All right. So first one, man. Speaking of Warhammer, there we go.
Yeah, this one's
Oh,
from
This
the
is
collab.
from the
that's
collab. Biako86 posted this one.
Yep, and also
Great shot.
collabed it with Geeked Out Click, which is totally cool. Those guys are great.
Oh yes. Oh yes. Great shot, man. Love the
I
red
don't
lights in the bag.
I don't know what figure this is, but because of that pauldron, though, I think I need it.
I want to say it's Chaos. That looks like a
Yeah, it's
Chaos.
that's definitely a Chaos
It's
Space
definitely a
Marine.
Chaos Marine. I just don't know which one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. I don't know if this is the one I have
But
or if it's a different one because that shoulder looks so familiar.
it
But
looks like
dude,
one
the
of the original
skulls. I
Black
mean,
Legion ones that they released.
It probably is.
yes, probably is. Yeah, awesome, man. Go check out Biako86, you guys, on Instagram. Give him a follow.
Yeah,
Um,
definitely.
Next up, we got
that
this
one's
one
nice.
from Shoot Me.
Yeah,
Shoot.
Yeah, it's dope.
and I picked this one just because it wasn't obvious, but it is obvious. You know, he's going for the shield with the sigil on the seal there, and like it's right in your face. And then
Yeah,
the
that's
photo's taken
nice.
well, but I mean, it's Shoot Me. What do we expect? I mean,
Oh
it's
yeah.
always super good.
He's actually in the chat.
Yeah,
Biako, he's right here. So he says, it's the Black Legion fella. Thank you for the feature. Hey, all right.
it's the Black Legion fella.
Edwin. Shout out to
Found it.
Edwin, man.
Know which one it is now.
Yeah, this is a great shot from Shoot Me, man. I love the scene.
Yeah, it's a great shot. It really is.
hmm All right, moving on, guys. We got some more cool shots. Let's see which one we got here. This is Splatter Day. Toy Merc Splatter Day.
Now this is crazy because there wasn't a lot of actual like horror figures used in Splatter Day this week of people that don't always do it. So I tried to reach outside that box. I don't want to keep featuring the same people and think so people don't think that there's any favoritism going on or anything. So
No,
roll
sir.
them, Skelly. What do we got?
Definitely not. First one, we got Bloody Boxing Match.
Sky Joe
Uh,
Walker, yeah.
Yeah, he
Kind of
used the
cool.
new GI
Yeah.
Joe figure. What is that? Boa, right? Is that his name?
Yeah, that's Big Boa and
Okay.
that Krieg character from Valivers.
Yeah, great shot, man.
He
From
posted
Skydro.
two. He posted two. Oh, look at this! You don't have to Big
Okay.
Boa.
Yeah. All right.
That's
There you
my
go.
recent snag right there.
Nice.
He's
Nice.
he posted another version of that photo without the blood, and then he went back and added the blood to the photo, and then posted it for Saturday. So appreciate you,
Oh wow, that's awesome, dude. Yo,
Schedule.
the blood freaking just sold this pic, bro.
Yeah, it really did. It's great, but that guy's got a good face for being punched too. He's got like the big open gritted teeth going on and all that stuff.
Right.
So both photos are great.
Awesome. Shout out to Skydro Walker. Go check him out on IG, guys. All right, next one we got from Toy Merc Splatter Day. Oof,
Oh,
Dude,
dude.
like
Killzone.
Killzone 619, man.
This is
Dude,
fucking amazing.
yeah.
That's all I
Yeah.
can say about this.
Yeah.
This
This
is fucking
is
great.
a banger shot, bro.
Yeah. I don't know. I can't even tell if that blood was added afterwards or if it's an effect that he used. I mean, there's obviously some splatter going on that's After Effects, but wow, this is great.
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
cool.
I mean, this
And-
is convincing. Like the gun is
Yeah,
in the
it
right
really is.
spot. Like a lot of times you'll see photos like this and the gun will be like aimed off like just a hair off and it'll like draw your eye to how it's off, but the gun looks
Yeah.
like it's in the right spot.
Shoot me says that angle. Yes,
Yeah.
sir. It's that angle, man. Yeah, bro, it's a great shot. Also, Killzone has been dropping some fire stuff lately, so make sure you guys go check him out, please, on Instagram. All right. Next we got this is from our last session. Session merch are our toys. This was the hashtag. If you guys use this hashtag, some of you guys got picked to be featured here. So starting off with the first photo, this is from Sin City Collectibles.
That's cool.
Yeah, that is great.
So much color in this photo, man. It's just so beautiful.
And it's all done really well too. And it's like a lot of times people will take a photo like this and turn the contrast way up, and it will just exaggerate the colors and make everything out of focus and blackened and all that. But did this
Dude.
perfectly.
And the fact that he mixed Marvel with like Avatar and Jurassic Park all in one picture, that's just bananas.
Yeah.
I was thinking the same thing. I was like, there are like 3 different things going on here. Yeah, Avatar, Marvel, and you got a
Yeah.
T-Rex.
That's Savage Land content right there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely. This is amazing. Great shot, man. Sin City Collectibles. I believe he was in the chat here earlier. I hope he's still in the chat. But go
Yeah, he's
check him
still in
out.
there.
Follow him. Oh, he is. Yeah, there he is. Awesome. Yeah, Sin City. Great shot, brother. Great work. Next up, this shot right here, man.
Is that
Dude.
Batista before he went bald?
Yes,
Yep.
but dude,
Yes, it
this
is.
looks like it was real, bro. Like it was just captured in real time.
I mean, it still looks like a figure, but yes, it does look great. It's a great shot.
That picture for me personally, like, brought back lots of flashbacks and memories from when I used to watch WWE back in the day. And this was, how I knew Batista, and he would just like, shake the ropes. And it's just, bro, that's.
Did he do the Ultimate Warrior thing where you just grab the ropes and just shake him and shake his head really fast? And
Yeah, kind of.
I wasn't watching WWE at this time. I've recently started watching it again because I showed it to my wife, and she was drunk, and she was just like, "This is the most entertaining thing I've ever seen." So we watch now, but I wasn't watching then.
No, man. Back then, honestly, it was best era. Honestly, I'm just gonna say that was the best era. So you kind of missed out, Dead Man. I'm sorry that you did.
Did you watch the
Uh,
Attitude Era at all, man? Like,
no,
That
the
was
new
my
one, this
era.
one, no.
yeah, you're totally talking out the side of your mouth right now. You have no idea
Wait,
what you're
you're talking
talking
about?
about.
Oh, back the Attitude Era? Yes, of course I did.
Yeah, the
Well,
Attitude Era was the best era, Skelly. Sorry.
Mhm.
well, I mean, it all ties together. I'm just talking not now though. Wrestling now is different, man.
But
It's
he
so
came
different.
just after, just barely after.
Yeah.
He did. He did. That's yeah. And then when he used to have hair back in the day as well.
Mhm.
Did he ever
Sorry, when I
wrestle when he
first
was
met
bald? I don't
Brenda,
think he did.
I can't remember if he did.
when I first met Brenda, she was her bedroom was plastered with the Rock everywhere during the Attitude Era.
Oh,
Like, yeah, I was friends with her brother first, and I went over to his house and met Brenda and went into her room, and it was just the Rock everywhere.
I was a little obsessed with The Rock when I was in high school.
Dude, that guy, he was hilarious. He's still hilarious. Even every time he comes back as a freaking heel, he's still funny as shit. Like,
he really is. But yeah, man. So these are all the photos that we got for tonight. Again, thank you to everybody who
hold on,
participated. If you guys
hold
would
up,
like to be featured, oh yeah.
hold up, hold up. I want to say that Custom Sunday, there are some Custom Sunday photos, but we're gonna wait till next week, and we're gonna go over this week and last week with Zilla here, because we decided, since Zilla is the only one of us that does customs, we should probably have him on for that. So if you were told you were going to see
Agreed.
something about Custom Sunday, just come back next week. We are going to go over those photos then.
Mhm. Yes, sir. And if you guys like to be featured here on the show, make sure you're following the theme and or the hashtags as well. Um, that's all. It's just very important that you just follow the theme or the hashtag, either one. That
Yeah.
way I can find your photos and I can bring them up here.
Well, I mean, yeah. Make sure you use the hashtag, the correct hashtag for the week.
All right. So moving on to our next segment, man, we got some toy news that we want to talk about. I don't know if you guys keep up with the toy news. There's tons of toy news almost every day. But yeah, we try to get some of the most interesting ones and preview them here on the show. Starting off, McFarlane Toys finally dropped their Jonah Hex figure.
Oh,
You guys,
Finally.
you get. Do our guests want to talk about this before I rip it to shreds?
I like this.
I'm easy to please, man. I thought it was kind of dope, but it might just be the photo.
This is a
Well,
soft goods coat, a trench coat.
I was
soft
gonna
goods.
say, is that a
Yeah.
soft coat?
yeah,
Mhm.
McFarlane's been dabbling in soft goods as of late. This, when Skelly first shared this in the Toy Mix chat, I was like, I might actually have to buy this, and then I kept looking at it, and I'm like, I don't know what's going on with those
Yeah.
boots, man. Why has he got those fold down fucking pirate boots? He's a
Pirate
goddamn cowboy.
I noticed until you mentioned it.
That actually didn't bother me as much as the diaper, man. For God's sakes, bro. The
No,
freaking diaper,
Yeah.
bro.
I
Like,
mean the
why,
diaper.
bro?
The
The diaper
diaper is
Ah.
looks
the diaper is something
that.
I've come to expect with McFarlane, but you don't put pirate boots on a fucking cowboy.
Oh man, that's funny. You mentioned that. I didn't notice
I
that.
didn't notice it until he said something. I was more like intrigued by the coat because I did not know that McFarlane made
Soft.
soft goods.
Yeah,
If they had
he's
made
starting.
soft goods back 5
Oh yeah,
years,
we would never get started.
never gotten started.
Yeah, he's been doing soft goods as of late. A lot of it's a lot of it's wired, some of it's not. He doesn't know what he's doing with it, and a lot of the times this is a good photo of it, but I'm also concerned that it just looks like it was made for a Barbie doll instead of for this figure, because it really does look like, when it's an actual coat like this, it looks like they just make it and then put it on the figure. Like they didn't actually make it for the figure.
Yeah.
It's funny.
So
I also, when I shared this in the Tony Mercs chat, I said, oh, it only took about 600 Batman to make this figure.
yeah, that's true. It did take way too long for him to make this figure. And like I said, I was really excited, but those boots, I don't
Yeah,
care.
Geek Viper says, way to ruin it, Dead Man. Now I cannot see that.
That's what I'm here for, guys. That's what I'm here for. But
Yeah,
but
the
honestly,
diaper, man. I can't, bro.
honestly, if his head sculpt's good enough, I might get it because McFarlane makes his head a little small. You could probably fudge it on something else. But that coat, hopefully, that coat looks as good in person as it does in the shot.
I'm hoping. I'm hoping too. I'm hoping too.
But what was it? Was it Captain Boomerang or whatever? That guy? Can you believe
Yes,
he Captain fucking Boomerang? His coat
dude.
looks
Right.
fucking terrible. So did Bane's.
Yeah.
It's a Ninja Turtle. He said that I can't talk. Ninja Turtle coat.
Oh, it's a Ninja Turtle. The one they wear for disguise, like.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. They're I mean, they're definitely massive, but they gotta fit the figure.
Yeah. Well, those coats actually look pretty decent. But yeah, they look fucking terrible if you're gonna try and put it on anyone else.
Moving to more DC related news, we're getting a reissue of the amazing Yamaguchi Revoltech Deathstroke figure.
What the
Um,
fuck is he holding?
Say.
He's holding a golden dragon looking sword. I don't know why.
Yeah,
That's
that's
not.
definitely new.
Yeah, that's not how homie rolls, man.
No, it's not. Yeah, that accessory is, I believe, new, but figure is the same.
Is there going to be two swords?
Yeah, there's two of them.
Yes.
Oh.
Two swords. He does come with some flame effects as well. I'm not really sure where they're basing this off of. Maybe off the comic where he fought Ra's al Ghul and like used the magic against. I don't know. But I have the original release back from 2019, and it does not have those golden swords. It just has
I
regular
love that thing, man.
Collector
swords.
117 says God sword, so he knows a little bit more about this than we do.
Okay.
Shooby
But yeah.
says Power Ranger. I think he says it's a Power Ranger sword.
Oh, sorry guys. But yeah, this. Oh man, I am just burning them out. I got clumsy thumbs, so no. But yeah, he's getting a reissue. Do you guys, Strupp Family? Are you into Revoltech at all? Do you guys collect that line?
Yeah, I collected it for a little while. Yeah, I have that Deathstroke. I have the original version 1 Deadpool. So like when I was getting them, it was way earlier on. I kind of fell off of that line after that, but I've got like the Joker. I've got a couple of the My Hero Academia
Nice.
ones. So, yeah, I think I just got the new Ninja Gaiden one. I pre-ordered that one. So
Oh yeah,
nice.
that one looks
Yes.
great.
That one looks amazing. Yes. Yeah, the line definitely progressed ever since then. They definitely became a lot better from what I heard, at least back then.
yeah.
Yeah, Batman with the like 13,000 piece cape and shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no. That's a no for me, boss. I can't do that. But yeah, check
Nobody could do that. Everyone complained about it. They use softwood capes now.
check your local retailers. They're gonna be. I think pre-orders actually went up for the reissue of this Deathstroke. If you guys want to grab them. Moving on, since I put those up, Hasbro has put up another poster of the teaser that is new G.I. Joe HasLab. Last week they put one of Cobra Commander saying "I want you," pointing forward. This one is Baroness, and it says "We will conquer." And now people are speculating that it might not be the Rattler after all. So, what do you guys think, Strupp Family? Any thoughts? Thoughts or ideas on what the next? It's definitely a HasLab. We know that it's a GI Joe, but we don't know what it is.
Yeah, I have no idea.
I was never convinced it was a Rattler. They didn't do the Sky Striker in classified scale, so I'm not convinced they're about to do another. They're about to do a Cobra jet in that size. So
Yeah,
I'm not sure, man. I don't know.
I'm not even familiar
either.
enough with the names of the vehicles to even say, but
That's all right. I'm not either, man. But yeah, it's just keeps getting interesting. I believe the full reveal is gonna be next weekend on San Diego Comic-Con. So
Yeah,
we'll get the
a
panel
lot's gonna
live.
happen this weekend with San Diego Comic
Oh
Con.
yeah, a lot.
Are you gonna go? You're in LA.
Nice. I still do. I go to LA all the time, every
No,
year.
she
No, but I'm
she
saying,
asked if
are
you were
you gonna
going to
go?
San Diego Comic-Con.
Oh no, unfortunately I'm not. I missed out on a window to buy the tickets. Unfortunately, I didn't
You know
know,
how that is. We tried.
Oh my
dude.
gosh.
I didn't even know they put them out so early, and I was just like, "What the? Like what,
Yeah,
bro? Like it's
they
not till
usually go
next."
up for sale in like late January, early February.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
those
I
were
told you, but
even before.
yeah, we're originally from Riverside, California, so we're not far from San Diego either back then.
Nice.
And we tried to go every year, and the closest we've ever been is her succeeding in buying one ticket, but she couldn't buy the other because she went the military discount for me and then
Oh,
had to get the
dude,
normal one for her. And she secured mine, and by the time it was to get hers, they were sold out. Like,
bro, that
so
is
we just
fucking madness, bro. That's
Yeah,
I'm
madness.
not going by myself, so we just returned the one that we got.
Yeah,
So
Yeah,
obviously, like that's just
yeah,
crazy, man.
it
yeah.
was dumb.
I wouldn't have went by myself either. If my wife actually agreed to it and we tried to buy tickets and something like that happened, there's no fucking way I would have went without her.
Yeah, no way. Dude, wow. Yeah, well, that's what happened to me, man. I missed out on buying the tickets. I didn't know, but now I know. So hopefully, I guess towards the end of this year, I'm gonna try to get for next year,
Yeah.
for
Yeah, I
2025.
think you're right. I think they have been going because now that I think about it, um, during Christmas time, my brother was talking about going to San Diego Comic Con. And I mean, he's in LA, so he can go. We're in Georgia. I can't go anymore. But
Yeah, it's a bit of a drive for you.
You could
yeah.
sleep on Skelly's couch, I'm sure. It's still going to be
uh,
like an 8-hour drive to Comic-Con from his house, but
yeah, definitely with the traffic. Oh yeah,
Oh
oh yeah,
yeah.
100%. But yeah, I will be going to LA Comic Con though. So if anybody in the chat that's gonna be going to that, you guys can definitely see me there. LA Comic Con. I believe it's in October this year. So really looking forward to that. Speaking of San Diego and Comic Con and exclusives, Super 7 just announced this new exclusive. I'm just gonna put this up here.
Oh wow. I know
Yeah,
I know you picked this figure just because Zilla was gonna be here, but
yeah, I did. And I really was looking forward to his opinion on this.
I bet you it's gonna be very similar to what mine was.
Yeah, I'm not even familiar with this design at all. Are you guys? I have
What
no
do you
clue.
mean?
like who it is? And I know
I
it's
know
Lord
who it
said.
is.
This Lord
Yeah,
said, I know that.
Why
but
is
I
he
don't
green?
know exactly. I don't
Yeah, I don't know
know
what's up with the
what's.
design. Yeah.
That's why,
It's like Secret of the Ooze Zed or something. Like I don't know what the fuck is going on with this thing,
bro.
man.
It's like he got too much of the green stuff,
Shumi says
Yeah,
it's
sure.
poop.
Yep, it sure is, man. I'm not sure. Yeah,
He says
well,
it's terrible. I was like, oh
that's an
damn.
exclusive. I'm okay with that being an exclusive. I'm totally okay because I don't have the need to buy it or the
Yeah,
necessity.
Yeah.
So
I mean
that's totally okay.
that's the way exclusives should be. There should be something that
Exactly.
that people don't think they need to have for their collection. Like
Exactly.
what was it Classified did a couple years ago? It was Mindbender. It was like, come on, everybody
Hmm.
wants Mindbender. Everybody needs
Dude,
that banana hammock wearing
exactly.
motherfucker. So
Exactly, bro. And he's an essential villain, bro. Like, how could you fucking make it an exclusive? But whatever. Another exclusive news. Haya Toys put this article, I believe, yesterday or the day before on their Twitter, and they announced there's gonna be a sneak peek at some new exclusive that's gonna be coming to San Diego Comic Con. Is when they're gonna reveal them, and they put some silhouettes right there so we can kind of make out what the characters are. I wish I had the bigger picture of this, but I see at least two Godzilla figures there.
yeah,
Mhm.
And then
Yeah.
I'm not
one look
familiar with the red. I don't know what the
one
red.
the yellow one looks like a blimp.
Okay.
No, that looks like
The Starship Enterprise.
Starship.
Oh, okay. All right, right, right. You
Oh.
guys definitely have a bigger screen than I do. I'm using my phone.
Oh, bad.
You know, you know.
Let me see. I'll try to add the photo here.
Yeah.
Um,
I don't.
Anime
right here.
character.
Oh,
There
there
we
we go.
go.
There we go. Right here.
It's definitely an anime character.
Oh, for
Mhm.
sure. Look at that
Yes,
collar, man. They didn't. You
definitely.
couldn't even pop a collar like that in the '80s. They didn't make them that big. You have to buy a shirt from the '70s to pop a collar like that in the '80s.
hmm Yep. So that's so cool, man. That High Toys will be there. They have the booth number right there, 2401, and they're gonna be revealing all these 4 brand new exclusives. So that's awesome.
Sure it
All
is.
right. Yeah.
Sure it is.
We also got this new Marvel Legends. It's not new. Well, I mean, it was new, but pre-orders for this should be opening up next week.
That's
So make
pretty
sure
And
you guys, whoever
I'm not
wants it.
hating.
Yeah.
this is
Yeah, watch out for
this
the effects.
a
Yeah.
straight up reissue. No, wait a minute. It looks like she might have double elbows
No,
and
it's
double
a
knees.
new body. Yeah, it's a new buck. It's actually not just a straight reissue. It's a new body mold, pinless, I believe, and double jointed. Yes.
I'm sorry, and I have to point this out. I don't think it's completely a new buck because boobs aren't separated like that on Marvel Legends anymore.
Maybe not a completely new buck, but I know for sure it is pinless and double joints. Yes,
Because
that's for sure.
they tried to go more realistic or at least less sexualized with
I
the women figure.
guess.
And
Yeah.
I know that bothered a lot of people. I personally don't care, but it was just something I noticed. I was like, this has got to be a straight up pre. But it
Uh,
guess
Oh,
it's not.
but yeah, this
Sexualized.
is gonna be going up on pre-order next week. Strupp family, how are you guys feeling about this legend? Do you guys collect Marvel Legends?
Yeah, we did. Well,
ton of Marvel Legends.
well, we have my 10-year-old son. He loves his legends. So we went. That's actually how we started toy collecting. Before that McFarlane Spawn I got was the legends. Because I still have all my Toy Biz ones from the '90s, and he used to play with those. And then we found some legends on sale, and then it was just like a slippery slope. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah, he's got a million.
Legends is how they got you back then. They were like, this is
Yep.
$20.
Yep.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's cool. I could do that.
And then and then you have to build a figure. So you're like, oh
Yeah,
man,
yeah.
I have to build this figure. So now
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
have to get
Go
the rest
collect
of
them
them.
all.
Yep.
Yep.
Our first wave was to collect the Wendigo figures, so we went and made Wendigo.
No, nice.
I actually sold my Wendigo like 3 years ago. I was like, no, I don't need this anymore.
Yeah, I
And I
love that
definitely
one.
didn't need all those figures. I don't remember what it came with, but like definitely didn't need
I
all of those.
remember. I remember one of my first waves that me and my girl went hunting for was the Black Widow wave. Remember the one that you built, Crimson Dynamite?
Yeah,
The
Dynamo. Yeah,
Crimson Dynamo.
Yeah.
Dynamo.
yeah.
It's Dynamite. Yeah. Why did I say Dynamite? Is there a Crimson Dynamite?
You said Crimson Dynamite because English isn't your first language, Skelly. It's okay.
Man, why you have to always embarrass me like that, bro? Like
How
it's
does
okay,
that
bro.
embarrass you?
Like it's okay. There's actually there is another show that's called Black Dynamite. So I might have mixed both of them together. I'm sorry. I apologize. But
So
yes, Crimson Dynamo. Yes.
Yeah, I like that. I want that Phoenix figure just for the fire effects. It looks pretty awesome for
Yeah,
photos.
it looks awesome. It does.
it does.
I actually-
It actually it looks like a great figure, honestly.
Yeah.
I don't say that a lot about Marvel Legends.
The accessories definitely sells it for sure. Like looks so good.
Dude, look at how evil that face is.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
That like with
I
that
know.
red eyeliner that's like crackling out from her eyes, dude. Like, come on, that's awesome alone. I just want to take a close up photo of that head sculpt.
True.
That is a good head sculpt.
All right. Deadman, I think you might like this next one. This is coming
Oh,
from Snail Shell.
Yep, this
Um,
one right here is the shit.
Yeah, I knew you was gonna like that, bro. Snail Shell dropped their
Oh.
3 monkeys.
Yeah, so it's like their take on the hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
thing, and I got a weird thing just for that like whole little rhyme and all that. So this is amazing. I love female figures. I love it when they're not snail shell. You know, they do a lot of ridiculous like bodies. You know, with like boobs that are so incredibly big, it's ridiculous. But these look great. They're all in like, it looks like hospital gowns or whatever. It's all soft
Mhm.
goods.
One of them's got a mechanical leg. She's like a
You know,
cyborg.
yeah, and
Yes.
they all got a crazy weird tail. I wonder if those are going to be bendy, but I'm guessing not because they're in super weird specific poses.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But either way,
Yeah.
I definitely probably gonna. It's gonna be hard for me not to pick these up.
Yeah, these look great even for me, man. Honestly, like here's a even close
Yeah,
up
I
shot.
mean,
So
it just
full
looks so freaking evil. How can I
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
buy this?
Looks so
I
good.
like the little halos.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think I need
I
these
know,
two.
right?
yeah, they're definitely growing on me as well. When I first saw these, I was like the halos though, and then I kept looking at them, and I'm like, no, it really works, really
Nice.
works.
Dude, and Snail Shell, man, makes some crazy looking designs, bro. Like, who would have thought of this? Like, with the gown, like you mentioned, Deadman, and you
Yeah,
put like robotic pieces on them,
yeah.
gas mask to cover, bro. Like, that's just insane.
And well, and I heard our man over here say something about the eyes, and like I really doubt the eyes are going to be that vivid. Like
Yeah.
that looks like some added light afterwards, some After
I'm
Effects.
sure. I'm sure.
But I mean, who knows? It could be UV
In
reactive
these
though.
pictures, they look very.
I wonder if they have like the parts they're missing in those jars. Like one's missing the ears and the other one has like the eyes. Is
Oh
that
my God.
because it looks like one of the jars has the eyes in it.
Does it? Can you? I don't know. I can't.
You can't see it in this photo, but in the last photo, if you look at it, um, yeah, it looks like two eyeballs are in her jar.
It
Oh
totally does. Oh
damn.
my god, you fucking sold it for me.
Dude, no way. Seriously? I did not even know that.
Yeah, I think those are their
That's
missing parts, man.
insane.
Man, I
That's
hope so.
insane. You
Mouse
see what I mean,
too.
Yeah,
man?
look at
Like
the
snail
top.
shell, man. Just insane. Who thinks of this stuff? That's crazy.
That's one of the best releases
Wow.
I've seen from Snail Shell, honestly. Didn't they do that bug check too?
Yes, they did the bee, the one that looks like a bee, the bee chick.
Yeah, that's yeah, that one's pretty cool too. But like they do a lot of things that are just a little too over the top for me. But that one for sure, I'm into that.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
order. I don't know if it's Snail Shell does the. Did they do the succubus one recently with the horns? Is that them?
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes,
So that
yes.
I just pre-ordered that one for Brenda. That's kind of the theme of her toys that she has
Oh,
too.
that'll
So
go well with the
Dude,
Monster High
yeah,
chits.
yeah,
that would go
she collects the
perfect.
executive replicas too, like the Vampirella and
Oh
the
yeah,
Sonya and
Yep.
all that stuff. So
Yep,
Hell
yep, yep.
Witch.
Nice.
yeah.
I was so disappointed with my Lady Death that I didn't buy any more executive replicas.
Oh,
Well, hers are in the box though, and it's not like it matters too
Mhm.
much. But yeah, she keeps hers in the box.
I
Drives me
feel it.
he
crazy.
Yeah,
hates it.
my girl. No, it's okay. My girl does the same thing, so it's okay. I understand.
Well,
Luckily, my girl
he's
doesn't do
her,
that.
so I don't have a reason to take him out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's all right.
but if somebody that would itching to take a photo right there next to you, though.
I
Like,
already
open
opened
it,
up her red
open
Sonya and took
it.
a picture.
Too many of his little parts for me to trust him with mine.
I bet he'd be good with yours.
Hmm.
Yeah, maybe.
About
I mean,
that?
I mean,
I'm
I mean, if it was,
really
if
good
it
at
was,
taking stuff out for photos, just not good at putting it back away.
Yeah, he's not.
I am exactly the same way, dude. I could barely put my arms on this table. And I have another table over there that I used to shoot on that got so full of accessories that I don't even go to that table anymore. I shoot right here next to me on my desk now. It's hard to keep that clear. But yeah, I understand what you're saying. But I mean, if I were to take a figure from my wife that she kept in the box, I would clear a space for that box, open it up, take out
Mhm.
whatever accessories I needed, take 35 shots, put that figure back, and give it back to her.
You're a better man than me.
Yeah.
You're just like, no fucking way, dude. Nah, not happening.
Should be stuff I haven't put up. Yep. Yeah, man. All right. Well, the last toy news I was gonna cover real quick, guys, here before we start wrapping up the show, is some Warhammer news.
Nice.
Oh, let's see.
Yeah, it is. They did put out some new Blood Angels today, and these I have individual photos of all of them. They all have the wings, so you'll see the wings as a common thing with all of them. They're
Yeah, I was
basically,
gonna
I believe, like the higher up lieutenants that work with Dante, right underneath the Primarch. So these guys just look crazy, crazy good, like crazy good.
Yeah. We didn't mention this, by the way, but we're Warhammer nerds too. We actually play. She's got her own army, and so do I.
Oh, nice.
Shut up, bro. Seriously, right now?
Yep. Yeah, she
Oh,
plays
man.
Sisters of Battle, and I play Black Templars.
Nice,
Oh,
nice.
dude.
I
Awesome.
personally don't play, but my first dabble into Warhammer was Ravens,
Nice.
Okay.
and I picked Ravens because I always thought the whole design of the design of the characters are cool, but like the photos that I've seen, I just thought that there's too much going on in the figures. But as I got more and more into the lore, and more 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 into the lore, I had to go Chaos.
Yeah.
It's just a little more me, if that makes any
Yeah.
sense. Because the Ravens Guard, I mean, they're cool, but they're like they're like a '90s emo band, all of them, you know. They have like that sweat
They got that-
hair and
yeah.
pale skin, and like they're not even a goth band; they're just an emo band.
That's awesome. So, do you collect any of those Joy Toy?
Oh yeah, I have
Warhammer.
a full DTOF. I've got most of them. I haven't collected them in a while, but like the first like year that they were doing the runs, like I got everything. So
Oh man,
Yeah.
yo,
Wow.
dude, you
Yeah,
should
mostly Blood
totally
Angels.
join the Warhammer collab. Just saying, just throwing
Yeah.
that out there.
Yeah,
Totally
yeah.
join the
I'll
collab.
join it. I'm down to take some Warhammer photos.
Yes, man, definitely. So yeah, what you thinking about these, man? How you feel about the Blood Angels? First of all,
I love actually I have that's the most of what I have in my collection is the Blood Angels
nice.
in terms of Joy Toy at least. And yeah, I love them, but these guys are probably a little too much for me, like with the wings and everything. I mean, they look awesome, but I like the simpler Marines.
I hear
I
that.
feel
I
it.
hear
I
that.
feel it.
I almost never deal with figures with wings. That's like not my thing.
Oh, okay,
You
really
got then
interesting.
you got to
All
make them
right.
fly and shit, and that's a lot
I
of
like
effort.
figures with wings.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you don't take them out of the box and take photos of them.
Yeah, you don't deal with nothing. You just look at them.
And I can
Well,
say
yeah.
I have them.
All of these guys here, man, yeah, they all come with the wings. Different accessories, but as we go over
Yeah,
each one,
different.
yeah, see,
Oh.
this got an axe.
Mhm.
I think the helmets are also a little bit different too.
Oh yeah.
No.
Yeah, they all have like a little different dress going on there, or or that last one looks like it didn't have anything going on.
Yeah, I know.
Mhm.
It almost looked like,
That.
yeah, kind of like naked. But these, yeah, man, they look crazy cool, guys. This is the one I'm just like really drooling on the most here.
That's what she
That
just talking
banner
about.
is just,
Talking about, yeah.
oh my god.
I'm not really
Banner
into
is
I'm not really
amazing.
into the wings, but the wings make me wonder: are we gonna get a Ravensguard Primarch at any time? Are we gonna see Corvus?
I'm sure. Oh, I'm sure. Honestly, I have a feeling like they'll get to most, if not all of them. So yeah,
Well, I know
Ravensguard
right now
for sure will
they've
come. For sure.
they've been all about the whole Horus Heresy deal, and he played a pretty big part in it. So hopefully,
And so did Sanjuin. I can't pronounce his name, but yeah, the Blood Angels Primarch.
yeah,
But we know. Well, we know. We know.
we know something. There's something that
Yes.
we know, guys. We're not going to tell you because why would we let you know? I'm only saying I have no idea what Scully's talking about right now.
No, he doesn't. He's just messing around. But yeah, man. So that's about all the toy news that I got for us tonight. Like I said, there's tons of news daily, stuff happening every day from different toy brands, toy lines, toy companies. It's hard to keep up sometimes, man.
Yeah.
All right.
But
Well, so I know we gave you some time to think about it. Did you come up with a Toy Merch Weekly for us next week?
oh,
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it's been done recently, but I'm thinking like creature feature, like some sort of monster.
Yeah,
that's dope, dude. Okay.
I'm so into that.
Yeah.
So check this out. We're gonna actually. Do you mind sticking around for a second after the show
Yeah,
for just a few minutes? All right,
of
we'll
course.
talk a little bit more about it then. But there you go, guys. We're talking about monsters.
All right.
Monsters.
All right.
I like it.
Shoot me. Thank you so much, bro. As always, man. Appreciate you tuning in, brother. Thank you. Thank you.
Gotta post more
Awesome.
Warhammer shots.
Awesome. All right. Well, Strupp Family Crafts, thank you guys so much for being on the show and taking the time out of your day, out of your busy day, to be here with us tonight. And you guys have been amazing, seriously. And that all the stuff you guys talked about, the exclusive we got to see from you guys. Thank you so much
Mhm.
for all this
Yep.
stuff.
Once again. Oh,
Yeah, that was pretty awesome. You guys to do that. I really appreciate that. I mean, I know Skelly appreciates that because this is his YouTube page.
Very much so.
yeah,
So
we
yeah,
just
thank
appreciate
you
you guys
guys.
thinking of us and having us on.
Yeah.
For sure. I wish Zilla didn't have the difficulties he was having today because it was his idea actually.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
awesome. Actually,
Yeah.
I just got his my winnings from him, those cards
Oh,
that I won on the
nice.
show last week.
Oh,
God, he is
hey.
so much
Yeah.
better at sending stuff out than me, unless it's to me.
Yeah.
Nice. Very cool.
Yeah, those are pretty awesome. I hadn't seen those before.
Yeah, there's I believe there's three
three
series.
decks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
3 decks in the series. I got all 3 of them.
Yeah, they are
They're
amazing.
fucking cool. I don't know which
Yeah.
one you got. I think I'm in the 3rd deck. Hopefully I'm in that one.
Yeah,
They're
I got
awesome.
the first and second one is what they say on the card.
Okay.
It says,
Right on.
yeah.
Awesome. And everybody in the chat, I just want to say thank you guys all so much for tuning in. Please make sure you guys hit the subscribe button and like button on your way out, please, if you haven't done so already. Also, go check out our special guest, Strupp Family Crafts, on IG. Please give them a
Follow
follow.
them.
Yeah, please give them a follow, guys, and check out their awesome work.
Oh, if I
Again,
can
you
And buy
guys.
some of their soft goods.
Oh yeah, go
Yeah.
ahead. Plug whatever you like.
So we are running the sale this week. It ends on Friday at midnight. So
Okay.
the stuff up on our website, it's only available till Friday, and then we start packing it all up and shipping it next week. So
Nice.
Nice.
and that's just at
Awesome.
struppfamilycrafts.com.
Nice.
Okay.
You have a link to that in your bio on your page, right? Your
Yeah,
Instagram page?
on the Instagram page. Yep.
Nice.
So yeah, we're on Instagram and Facebook.
Okay. Right on.
Awesome. All right. Well, there you have it, folks. Y'all heard it here first. Once again, thank you, everyone, for tuning in. Thank you, Deadman, for always being here as our awesome co-host. When will we see the nice stuff? Oh, we do have a quick question, I guess, before we end
Yeah,
this show.
it should be early fall. By the time we release each series, yeah, probably like September timeframe, the latest. I think that's fall,
Awesome.
right? Late summer, I
Okay.
guess. Yeah,
Fall.
yeah,
Very
probably around
cool.
September if we're being realistic. That'll be when the sale is.
Okay.
Very cool.
Right on.
Yeah, I'm definitely interested in that for sure. Because by that time, I'm hoping the new wave from Four Horsemen will hit. You know, the Necromance wave, and if that wave hits, I'm definitely gonna hit you up and be like, "Yes, sir, I'm gonna need some of those soft goodies." So I'm excited, man. I'm excited.
And Skelly's not lying either. That guy spends more money on this hobby than anybody that I could even think of. Not just anyone I know, anyone I can think of.
So, all right, thank you guys. Edwin, man, appreciate you for being here, brother. Thank you so much. Everybody else, Thank you guys. Until next week, we're out.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hold on.
Okay. Oh.
I gotta say one thing for a friend of mine. He asked me to say this tonight, so he said he wanted me to say, "Stay classy, toy community." I've really fucked that up. Let me try it again. Stay classy, toy community.
All right.